can't have this phone call without saying to my girl Kamala, I am proud of you. This is going to be historic.
We called to say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election and into the Oval Office.
Oh my goodness. Michelle, Barack, this means so much to me. I am looking forward to doing this with the two of you, Doug and I both.
In their statement endorsing the vice president, the Obamas said that they will be out on the campaign trail stumping for her, supporting her, and you heard in that phone call saying whatever they can do to get her into the Oval Office. This was a role that the Obamas were expected to play for President Joe Biden before he exited the race, and now they are lending their firepower to Harris to help get her across the finish line. Of course, that finish line is approaching quite quickly with a truncated timeline now that as of Sunday, there will be just 100 days before the election, and there is now less than a month before the Democratic Party's big convention in Chicago.
It was at 4 a.m., say French rail authorities, that targeted sabotage acts took place across France, which have caused a disruption for hundreds of thousands of travelers. This, of course, on the opening day of the Paris Olympics and just a few hours before the big opening ceremony on the River Seine. What that means is that it is people trying to get into Paris for the opening ceremony that are impacted, but also the very many French people who were hoping this Friday to begin their summer holidays. The sabotage for now hasn't been linked to anyone in particular. We don't know who's responsible, although an intelligence source has told CNN that these are the tactics, these sort of sabotage acts that have been used by the far left in the past, although they hasten to add there is nothing so far to link them to what has happened today. Still, this was one of the big fears of the organizers of Paris 2024. Now, hundreds of thousands of people across the country being told that they won't be able to travel until Monday. Melissa Bell, Paris.
We're seeing firsthand just how quickly these flames are spreading. You know, a few hours ago, we were standing here, and what you see behind me, the flames, they were not here. So we're seeing just how quickly they're moving down this area. And yesterday we were here and saw them spreading through a canyon in a matter of hours, getting closer to some of the homes here in Chico, California. And it's why it's prompted evacuation orders in this area. We also saw local authorities trying to help people get out of this area, get the animals out of this area. Authorities also saying that they arrested this 42-year-old man who they believe is responsible for starting this fire. They say witnesses saw him as he pushed that burning car about 60 feet or so in a local park, and it is a park in an area that is extremely dry. The terrain is dry. You add the heat, the triple digits, and then you also add the wind, and that's what causes this fire to spread so quickly. And about 160,000 acres already burned. That's about the size of Chicago. And again, it's the speed really that's contributing to these flames. About an average of 50 football fields a minute. That's how quickly it's spreading, and so officials telling people they need to be extremely careful already. 3 firefighters were treated for heat-related injuries. They were released, and officials saying that structures in this area have been destroyed, but they do not have an official number yet.